What's up, everyone? This is this what it is, and I'm your host Gunvid. Start off the show. Line number J. It's time to wake and bake. Shorty got the cake. She a snack. Put it on my plate. So, first topic that I want to talk about is the Nuggets lost to the Timberwolves a couple of days ago. Now, I don't know if I talked about this on the last show. I don't think I did. But yeah, I told you guys, I told you the Timberwolves right now, today, overall, they are a better team than the Nuggets because, right? They won the first two games and I think they lost 3 in a row. And then people were like, oh shit, the Nuggets, they're going to win. And I told you guys, this is the same team. It's the same team that won the first 2 games. So, yeah, and then they fucking win by 45 points. I think it was like 115-70. So, there you go. I think they're going to win the next game. I think the next game is today or it's probably like in a couple of days. I think they might have said it was fucking Tuesday or whatever. But, yeah. So, there you go. Oh, yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about that game is, probably a lot of people saw the clip of Jokic. He looked like he was fucking angry or whatever. He looked like, he's like, fuck. Like, pause. I think that game really motivated him. And I think he's going to do good the next game, but I don't think he's going to go crazy as people are saying he is. I think he'll have like 35 or 40 points. Like 35 or 40 points, but I think they're still going to lose. But just that moment of them losing by 45 and him like just standing there looking pissed off, I think that's the best. That game is probably the best thing that could happen to him in his career right now, them losing by that much. Because, look, right, he has 2 rings, I think, so far, right? They probably won back-to-back, but yeah, so fucking... So with the NBA and just media in general and fans bothering players and shit for autographs when they're eating or just out and about, I think he's gotten tired of the NBA. Just everything other than basketball. I think he likes playing the game. But, yeah, so I think at this point of his career, he's been like fucking, just like whatever. All right, I won my championships and I'm just going to just have fun and play basketball the rest of my career and enjoy the off season. But I think that game, it kind of gave him some more motivation to be like, oh, I bet, motherfucking, you guys think I'm done, right, in my career, but I'm going to show y'all in this next few games. So, yeah, I think the Nuggets have a good chance of winning, but I'm just going to go with Timberwolves. I think they have the momentum. Pause. I think they have youth on their side. I think they have a better overall team. So, there's that. You light this shit up. And although I said I think the Timberwolves are gonna win the finals, don't count out the Mavs because even though Luka and Kyrie they both take a lot of shots, pause. I think that just with having two players that great on the court and the rest of their team too, but just them two, they give themselves a great chance to win, especially late game when you have two players that can score game winning shots from anywhere on the court, literally. So, yeah, don't count out the Mavs, even though I predicted the Timberwolves to win. That's just a team that I feel like people are sleeping on, even though they're so great. I think people are thinking that they're going to need a couple years to develop their game plan. But it's like if they made it this far in the playoffs, they can win against any of these teams that are playing in the playoffs. So definitely watch out for the Mavs. And yeah, they have some very exceptional talent on that team. Pause. Yeah, so what the fuck? This past week has just been fucking incredible. And I'm not gonna speak too specific about what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But it's like, what the fuck? You know, sometimes in art, I don't know if I want to call it a craft because art technically isn't a craft, right? But just how can I explain this? Just where art is in general, right? As far as regularly scheduled programming and how things are, you know, how, like I said, regularly scheduled programming and tradition and where the art form is at. Sometimes it needs a reset. Sometimes it needs someone to pause, come in and shake up the fucking the art form, whether it's painting and or music or drawing, whatever it is, like whatever art form we're speaking of, film, comedy, whatever it is, it needs at some point for the art form to rise to the next level. It needs someone to come up, to someone to come, pause, and just fucking, you know, just break apart from the narrative of what's going on. And like I said, I don't want to be repetitive, but the regularly scheduled programming in order for all the trends to be reset and new trends to be set, and not just that the following trends is a good thing, but to have a trend, to have something worthy of being trendy, I think is important. And for people, for artists to be focused on the quality of the art rather than themselves making money for themselves, and also even forcing agendas. I think it's really important to have that. And so I think a lot of artists who aren't a part of the system and the hierarchy, I think they're really appreciating that, and you're welcome, because I know some of y'all paved the way and, you know what I'm saying, built hip hop and art So for you to see things be, for the quality of the art to be tarnished, I think that was probably heartbreaking for y'all. So yeah, and thank y'all for paving the way. So there's that. And yeah, so really, if you appreciate these episodes, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. This is this what it is? I'm your host, Gunvid. Peace.